Hey everybody, gonna try 130, maybe more tonight, depending if I can get through 130. Made some changes to my build I'll go over at the end. But anyways, let's see how it goes. Let me get buffed up here. All right, here we go. See if the changes I made actually help. Made quite a few changes. Got rid of the Harlequin's Crest, all that good stuff. Took some big hits, but I don't need a lot of them. $6 trillion hit, that's pretty good. So one thing I hate about Centipede is that fear. It causes everything to run away. The last thing I want to do is chase a bunch of stuff. And I gotta stay in this circle. spiders are bombing me. Eating my barrier. Not hurting me though. Circle that I'm using is a Mythic Circle. It's an aspect, it does more damage when I'm in it. It also gives me a little damage reduction. And I have Paragon mode to go with it. I'll show you that I leveled to 100 today. So it's helped me with my damage. Be real good on bosses. And also added some more resolve stacks, things of that nature. But I'll go over that once we see if it helps. If not, I'll just won't say anything. We have 7 minutes for the boss. It's a lot better than that 129 I did yesterday where I had 3, huh? These big hits. 2 trillion, 2.4. It's hard to believe how much health these bosses have. Even though they said they took it down. 8 trillion. I wonder if I could just take those. I know they used to kill me all the time as a barbarian. I want to try, but I don't want to die. Good hit. Now my injured bonuses should kick in. Looks like back down to about 3 minutes for a boss. Right around there. So I started at 7, ended at about 4 minutes remaining. Alright. Let me just run through some of the changes that I made. Alright, I did get rid of the crest. Now I'm using this helmet. Max life, maximum resource on it. And then max resolve stacks and barrier generation. So I hit, luckily, the first one I've hit all season. 3 times on the max resolve stacks, which gave me a total of 13. And on this one I went for a damage type glyph. And it slows the enemies. And then when I slow them, I do 20% increased damage to slow enemies. So, still have the Trails Might. That'll be the next thing I probably have to remove. These gloves, I have Mythic Circle Potency. That's the circle that you see go around. This one has 20% additional to that. Of course, Quill, Volley, and barrier generation. On this one, we have max resolve stacks, barrier generation, basic skills, and of course max life with dex. I try to hit the max resolve stacks because that increases your damage and also your attack speed. This one you get 10% to block because you can go over 100% to block. And when you're blocking, I mean, it helps you out a lot. And it also, there's a bug where that it gives you extra damage somehow. So that's just what I'm using. Ferocity on the aspect on this one. Vortex size, that's the size of the thing that sucks them in. Movement speed, you know, basic stuff on this item. Of course, the staff here.
I appreciate that.
We have the Banished Lord's Talisman. That's what helps actually when I use all my resources, which I have 300 or maybe 280, 290. It uses them all. That triggers an overpower. So every hit I overpower based on using 275 resources every time I hit or use Quill Volley. And that's because this one changes to core skill, reduces the damage, base damage on it, but it uses all of your vigor. So it all triggers each other. It's sort of weird. This one we have Mystic Circle Potency on this one also, the ring. Resource generation, just because you want to get to 100% resource generation, because when your staff uses all of it, you want it all to go back. So I think I'm like at 104% when you take everything, and there's a spreadsheet you use that calculates it for you. And then of course another piece that makes all this work is this ring, the Midnight Sun. It actually gives you 50% back of the vigor that you've spent over the last 2 seconds. So if I throw 4 Quill Volleys, I'll get 50% of all that resource. Remember, I use all my resource all the time, which would be 300. So I'd get 150 each time. And so if I do it 4 times, I'd get 150 4 times. Within 2 seconds, it gives me back that much. So it's actually a pretty good deal. Let's go over the actual stats itself that I'm currently at. Of course, my resistor max, because I still have Terrell's mod on. You have 1300 critical strike, but you have to remember that this is multiplied based on everything. So whenever I'm fighting, I have roughly about 4,000 critical strike damage. Critical strike chance isn't a problem because your staff actually triggers stuff to make it critical strike every time. So you get critical strikes every time. Overpower damage, it was about 800, but now it's at 291. I'm leaning more on the Mythic Circle, but the overpower hits every time. Every swing I do. All damage, that gets up to about 800 when I'm fighting.
Hello.
Damage with lightning, your Quill Volley's lightning, so that's important to have. Max life right now, I have a
Not one, but thousands.
Okay, thank you. Max life, of course, I have a 20% buff on that. Block chances at 45, but it goes to 100. And then I get critical strike chance basically off of that 100. So that works. This right here goes up to like 20. Damage reduction dropped. I was running about 50 to 60. Now I'm at 34. Barrier bonus, I'm at 125%. So when I'm generating barrier and you see my barrier up, that means I have, what, 13, 14, 15,000 in barrier sitting there. And then I have my fortify, and then I have my life. I have 295 vigor. And of course, this is where all your generation comes into effect and all that good stuff. So let me show you what I did, changed up on the Paragon board. All right, for the starter board, of course, let me make this bigger. Of course, I have Spirit still in my starter. Have everything filled in. Then we go up, and this is the Vicious Seal board, which this thing supposedly bugged where that it's doing actually more damage for your maximum life. That's why I push maximum life, and I'm up at 11,000. And then with the additional bonuses that I get from my skill points, I usually hit about 15 to 20,000 life. And so it's 1% for each 3% of your maximum life. So it gets up, damage gets up there pretty good. This is what I'm using for the Mythic Circle. And this right here gives me, remember I have the potencies on there. This right here gives me another 27%. So I'm probably at about 70, 80% potency on the Mythic Circle. And of course, when I'm standing in it, I get 10% reduced damage and 10% increased damage. All right, so we'll go to this board. This board right here is going to be the sapping. And I am using the Herbis glyph here. And the only reason that I'm using this glyph because this is the highest bonus to maximum our magic nodes, 327%. And reason I'm doing that is because it really helps boost your max resources. And as you can see, these are normally 3, 4, 5. So it raises them up quite a bit on the magic nodes. I really don't have thorns, but I guess I have 2,000 based on my dodge, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, a little bit increased vulnerable damage. Okay. And then we come over, and what I'm using over here is, of course, the Fulminate, whatever it is. Gives you lightning damage. And, of course, this is the Convergence board. And we pick up basically everything in this board. Here, the only reason we use this is for the multiplier that deal 2% increased damage for each stack of resolve you have. Remember, for my tempering, I have over 20-something stacks. So that would be 40 multiplicative damage. And then you'd be looking at, I think I get 10, 12, something additional or something, so many that you get default. So it adds up to a pretty good amount of multiplicative damage. And of course it gives you the damage increase to close. I really don't have any guerrilla skills besides the armor hide, whatever it's called. And this is the revealing board. So those are the 5 boards I'm using. The boards, you haven't changed even as the meta's changed. It's just what we're using has changed within the boards. The glyphs and also the tempering stuff. Skill tree is basically the same. Just 2 points into whatever you choose to put these in. You max out Quill Volley. I have 21 points into that. And you go back there. This right here is one way that you can make sure that your resource generation meets 100%. I only need 1 point in there because I'm at 104%. And the main thing is you want that your vigor going all the way up every time. You don't want it starting halfway. That way you get overpower every hit. And I'll just slide through these. Nothing else has really changed too much. The boards have really stayed about the same. The reason I put 3 points into this is because I get 2 from here. So all my skills I bought received 2 just from the 3rd consecutive cast. And at 5, you actually gain 2 passive resolve. You gain 2 resolve every 5 seconds. So that's the main reason I make sure that stays at 5. I probably don't need it, but I guess it's all in my head. These we don't even put, this one we don't even put on our actual attack bar. We just have them there for the passives. As you see, they have passives, 10% dodge chance. And then also it gives you a counter attack passively increases your critical strike damage by 6% multiplicative for every close enemy up to 30%. So that's the only reason that we have those points in there is for those passives. This right here helps heal me if I lose a little bit of health for whatever reason. It'll heal me. A lot of people go with this one. I have enough vigor where I don't have to worry about that, but you can also use that. Resilience. I see some people temper that on their actual build. And these top three here are pretty standard on 90% of the builds that I've seen. Of course, we use a hunter for the jaguar to get the bonus there. And of course we use the prodigy tempo. All right. Let's see. We use the shield guy and the barbarian on our mercenaries. The shield guy, we come down, get shield charge. And then he grants 15% armor, so you don't even need to be fully armor capped, because when you're fighting, he'll grant you armor that'll put you at the 1,000. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm at 950, I think, so I'm over the cap with him. Of course, he taunts, and when he taunts, you gain 5% damage reduction for each target that he's taunted. And here, you deal 15 multiplicative damage to the enemies he's taunted. So that's the reason that we use that one. And for this one, we use this one for the attack speed, just to get the 10% attack speed bonus. And of course they do a little bit, basically you just get the attack speed bonus on the reinforcement, but he does a little bit of other stuff. All right, let me sell this stuff and then we'll see what options we have for our next one. See if we can run one more.
How may I help you?
Well, I'm at the wrong place, that's why. All right. Cast another, drink another potion. And we'll get this show on the road. Let's see. Oh, well, we got 3 extra levels, so we'll try 133. See if we can continue moving up here. Sure, at some point I'll have to use some instants or something, but I mean, I finished that last one pretty well.
I hope whatever's here to put some of this.
Yeah, the next thing I'll have to look at if I'm going to up my damage is to remove Trail's Might and actually put more resolve stacks and just continue to, you know, try to move stuff around. Not sure if I can put resolve stacks on armor, but the problem is that I'll be chasing resist, and I really hate doing that.
Not ready.
Just one guy. Go away. I'm just sitting there daydreaming. Need bigger packs.
Not ready. Not ready.
Keep coming. Moving. Need packs. Packs a month. Oh shit, what am I doing? Alright. shield or something.
Not ready. Need more time. Not ready. Not ready.
I don't know about this one.
Not ready.
Doing 5-6 trillion damage to him. Still running short. Having trouble.
Need more time.
To me, that's a little ridiculous. I mean, I haven't felt that I'm gonna die, so that's a good thing.
Not ready.
Even getting rid of the crest. So I wonder if I let my resist go down, if I have to save toughness.
Not ready. 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 Need more time.
Stupid.
Not ready. Need more time. Not ready.
I think I'm just gonna have to get bigger packs or find more damage.
Not ready. Need more time.
1 minute. I don't think that's gonna happen. About a quarter of its health in 1 minute. Out of time. We're just gonna take it. Ooh, that hurt. Did die. That's a fortified guy. Get over here, shield guy. There you go. Thanks again. Trillion damage. 7 trillion. 9 trillion. Now my injury bonuses are kicking in. So I'm thinking I still need about 3 to probably 4 minutes for the boss. Alright, so I have some time to make up. I can probably be a little faster through the run. And also I think I'm going to look at some different options. Well, it was a good try. Not successful on the last one, but we didn't die also. So I guess that's better than nothing. Anyways, I do appreciate you watching, and I am going to call it a night, work on some builds some more, and see what I can come up with, and I'll probably be back on either later tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon. Anyways, thank you for watching.
Can't do that here.